plan on wrestling and doing baseball as well. And some leadership roles I've been a team captain on several teams when I was younger, not now in high school. And I just love doing it as I play sports.
I'm a cheerleader, and I've been a cheerleader, and it has impacted my life because by doing this I have to set a good example for others.
I started varsity softball, and I had to lead the team because I was the catcher, and they're like the leader of the field.
I have done volleyball, basketball, softball, and track and choir, and they've helped with leadership stuff. With you have to understand the game and understand how to tell people if they need help and how to help them.
I've been involved in FFA, track, football, and wrestling in junior high and in some of high school already. These have impacted my life. They've shown me how to work hard, how to dedicate to something.
I've been involved with cheer, dance team, taekwondo, and plays. And those have helped me keep my life organized and how to communicate with other people.
Well, people tell me I can be a good leader, and people also tell me I should do student council, so I decided to give it a try.
I like being someone that other people look up to, and I like setting a good example for others and helping others.
Because I think it would look really good on college applications, and I like to help people.
Because it will help with my leadership, and it will also help me with schooling and stuff.
I want to be on student council because I believe I can be a good role model and a good leader for the 9th grade.
I want to be on student council because I feel like our staff members here at the school has done a lot, and I want to help give back.
Teacher told me to try and teach the class one time, and so I guess you had to go do something, and it did not work out that well. Like, I had to tell everybody what to do and help them do stuff, and I actually kind of liked it, but it was kind of really challenging.
Good.
I'm the oldest of 5, so I have a lot of little kids looking up to me, so I always just try my best to do the best I can.
I had to be a leader on the softball field and in classrooms when people need help and teachers are busy.
In volleyball, sometimes you have to help others know what to do and where to go because they don't remember.
In sports, I had to explain to people what to do sometimes, and I've learned from that you have to be patient with some people.
Well, last year I was also on student council, and I also was the captain of our cheer group for wrestling.
What did you learn from that?
I learned how to communicate with others and how to help them get through things.
I've been involved in volleyball, student council, track, dance team, softball, and I've been a leader in those on the fresh soft team for volleyball because I'm one of the only sophomores and I like to help out the younger girls.
So recently I was just in a meeting for football, then Paul pulled me over here and stopped me. And for leadership committee, we're talking about how I can make the football team better, and this is impacting my life because it can make me a great leader in the future.
So I've helped out little children at the fair with their 4-H projects, and I feel like that that has helped me become a better person as a leader and a role model.
And how has that impacted your life?
It just makes me feel good, just knowing that I can step in and help whenever I can, and it also makes me feel good that I know that I have people looking up to me and watching me that way. It kind of helps me be the best version of myself.
Football, wrestling, track, baseball, FFA, ag, stuff like that. How to be a leader. A lot of sports coming mentally stronger, I guess.
Because I like to organize things and be included in school.
to be on student council to help benefit the school and make it a more positive place. I was on student council last year and in junior high. I really enjoyed it and I want to be on it again.
Because this is taking the opportunity to teach kids and help them get better at activities, and I feel like I'd be a great leader because as in football I'm going to be in the leadership committee, and having a young student could help because the older ones can teach them and then they can follow in their footsteps.
The reason I want to be on the student council is because I feel like I'm a pretty decent person and a very good leader, so I mean I feel like that those two attributes would be good for that school as a role model and a leader.
Just want to be part of a bigger thing in the school, I guess. Know what's going on in the school and try to help make it the best school I can.
I've done silver cord hours, and I've had to be a leader and show kids what to do.
I've been a leader for the fresh soft team again in volleyball, and I've had to learn how to help them the way I wanted to be helped when I was their age. I've stayed after practice to help them and gone in before.
So there's a lot of times in football when kids act up, I tell them to stop, and then they start talking to each other. One talks back and I just tell that one to stop talking back, and then it makes it all better because then the argument stops.
In sports, I have to be a leader for my teammates, knowing what they're doing, and also teaching them how to do it if they don't know, and also getting questions and helping them.
I had to do this bowling thing, and I had to show kids, younger kids, how to bowl.
I really just go with the flow, and I still work very hard to get my work done when I can, but really I just go with the flow.
I've been involved in a lot of activities, pretty much every sport you can think of, choir, tag, book club, career planning, student council, NHS, and all of them have impacted me in a different way. In sports, I've learned some leadership roles, in volleyball I'm the setter, so that takes some leadership. In student council, we all have our different moments where we lead, and so I think I've learned a lot of patience, understanding, and just how to be a good person through all of these events, so yeah.
So I've been involved in a lot. Band, I've been involved with marching band, pep band, concert band, and then I've been involved with volleyball, basketball, softball, as well as student council in previous years, and now I have joined NHS as well. And those have provided so many leadership opportunities for me. In sports, especially softball, I tend to speak up and offer suggestions or lead by example. And student council has allowed me to have a voice for other students or give insight on my opinions. And I'm hoping to do the same with NHS and hopefully student council again.
I want to be on student council because I think it's where I learn the most. I've been on it for 2 years, and it's where I've grown the most into a leader and where I've really come out of my little box that I put myself in. At the first meetings, I would not talk at all, but now that I've been on it, I talk a lot. I include my ideas, and I just feel that I've really grown as a person, and I just want to keep doing that, and I want to help the school out. I think I know what the kids want. I know what we need to do to get the things, so I just want to continue to be on student council.
So student council, I think I have some valuable ideas for what we could improve around the school physically and with students. And then also I have many friends in other grades and in my grade as well, so I believe that I could ask for their ideas or opinions and bring that forward to the next level, so maybe we could actually accomplish those.
I want to be on student council because I was on it last year and I had a lot of fun, and I like helping the student body and getting them excited for things that we're going to do.
Last year we had our first Powder Tough volleyball game. That's when the boys played volleyball against each other. that was pretty chaotic, and the boys had no idea what they were doing, and I was one of the coaches, and so I had to calm us down, help the boys understand what volleyball was, what the rules were and everything. And so I, used my teacher's voice, like I want to say, and so I just learned that sometimes you got to be assertive and just really, be a leader even when it's hard. And so when I was trying to coach 20 boys, it wasn't easy, but I got the job done. And so I think that was a time where I really grew as a leader.
So I have had to be a leader during school and outside of school, like during my traveling softball team. And so during school, it's more of like an academic role, trying to be a teacher, but also a sympathizer to my students. So because I understand what they're going through, and I'm just trying to help them understand some certain topics better, and also just try not to be mean and, force them to understand it. But outside of school, my softball team, I was trying to be a coach and a teammate and a sympathizer all at the same time. So it was really challenging, but I learned a lot from it. And I think it'll only help me as a leader even more, and I hope I can bring that to student council.
There's soccer games where I've been captain, so I've had to lead the team and just make sure everyone stays positive even if we're losing. I know with COVID it's kind of hard to do a lot of gatherings, but I've always thought it'd be cool to do a Sadie Hawkins dance where the girls ask the guys. I always thought that would be a fun idea.
I want to be on student council because as a senior in high school, I've been in many leadership positions for sports and on the tutoring team, and so now I want to do it for my classmates, and I tend to do things that people don't want to do, so I'll volunteer if no one else does, so I feel like that can be helpful for student council.
I want to be on student council because I think with COVID around this year, it's going to be a little hard to do specific activities that we used to do. So hopefully I can throw in some ideas to help make things fun but safe at the same time so that we can all have fun this year.
I've been involved in basketball, track, volleyball, cross, country, NHS, the tutoring program, and throughout all those sports and clubs and stuff, I've had to be a leader and help the younger kids. So I had to help junior high kids. For basketball, I've had to take the little kids, they couldn't drive, to weightlifting and open gyms, so that really helped coaches to see the person that I am and what I'll do to help people succeed.
So I've been in choir and I've been in cheer, and then 8th grade year I was in track, and throughout all those activities I have learned a lot, such as being a leader. So I would pay attention and listen to what we have to do in that typical activity. So cheer, if we have to go to practice and practice some cheers, I would pay attention to what we have to learn, and I would nail it, and then I'd teach other people so that they can get it as well. So at work, there's a lot of times where people don't know what to do. So I like to help guide them to do what they need to do for their specific job at that day. And I basically just set a good example for them to not mess around and to get their stuff done. I like to have fun, but also do things to show other people that they can have fun as well and still be responsible.
Not really right now, because I'm not really sure what to think about all the current stuff going on. So I just have to go off of that. So I'm not sure what to think.
Ideas do you have for student council this year?
One of my ideas was to have a canned food drive competition between all the homerooms because of the coronavirus. We can't really do anything else. So this way we can still give back to people, even though there's still perishable items that won't go bad.
I think maybe we could do a winter dance this year. And yeah.
Okay.